Title: The Legacy of the Pendragon. In the ancient kingdom of Camelot, the Pendragon family was known for his long line of rulers. Each generation had left its mark, but none more than King Arthur. He believed the leadership and integrity were inseparable, and he strived to embody these principles. The story begins with Arthur's father, King Arthur, who ruled with an iron fist. While he was a skilled strategist, he often placed his interests above those of his people. This approach sowed discontent among the knights and citizens of Camelot. When Arthur ascended the throne, he was determined to break the cycle. He knew that the true leader must prioritize the well-being of the realm. He instituted policies that focused on justice, equality, and the betterment of all. His court became a beacon of integrity, and the people of Camelot prospered. One day a crisis struck the kingdom. A neighboring realm, Morgania, threatened war. The old way of thinking would have called for a preemptive strike, but Arthur knew that this was not the path of true leadership. Instead, he sent missionaries to Mongolia to seek a diplomatic solution. His decision was met with skepticism from some of his advisors, who feared it would be seen as a sign of weakness. Yet Arthur remained steadfast. He believed that the leader should strive for peace and only resort to conflict when all other avenues had been exhausted. Through tireless negotiation and commitment to finding common grounds, Arthur averted war and forged a lasting alliance with Morgana. His approach not only secured the safety of Camelot but also inspired neighboring kingdoms to seek peaceful resolutions to their conflicts. As the year passed, Arthur's reputation as a wise and just leader grew. Knights and commoners alike looked to him for guidance. He led by example, demonstrating unwavering integrity in every decision he made. One fateful day, a young squire named Thomas approached King Arthur. He had witnessed firsthand the impact of Arthur's leadership and integrity. Inspired by the king's example, Thomas vowed to follow in his footsteps and become a true leader himself. Years later, after Arthur's passing, Thomas ascending the throne, he carried forward the legacy of his beloved king, ruling with the same unwavering dedication to justice and integrity. Under his reign, Camelot flourished even further, and the realm knew an era of unprecedented prosperity. As Thomas looked back on his life, he knew that he owed everything to the lessons he had learned from King Arthur. The words of his revered predecessors echoed in his heart. A true leader leads by example and inspired others through their actions. And so the legacy of Pendragon family continued as a testament to the enduring power of leadership and integrity. The story of King Arthur and his noble line served as a beacon of inspiration for generations to come, reminding them of the transformative potential that lies within true leaders.